What's going on, everybody? Will Murphy here with Iron Will Fitness. Today's video is going to be about it being the weekend and you staying on track during the weekend. I know I make a stay on track during the weekend video just about every weekend, but that's for a reason, because the weekend is the hardest time to stay on track. It's the time when your friends want to go out and party, when you want to do things that are, considered fun, and most things that are considered fun, for Americans anyway, involve some kind of unhealthy eating options. They just center around eating, which is not always good. I mean, generally it's not always necessarily bad, but when most of the interactions you have with other people, especially on weekends, when you're like, oh man, I sure could use some alcohol or whatever, just to be social, things like that. Most of those interactions are just, they're superficial. Like, you don't need to have alcohol, you don't need to revolve whatever meeting you're having around food or anything like that. The best thing you can possibly do is, take your food with you, hang out with friends that are supportive of what you're trying to accomplish fitness-wise, supportive of your goals, supportive of you gaining muscle or losing fat or whatever you like to do. Hanging out with people that aren't supportive of that can get you in trouble, because it can lead you into things you don't want to do, or had no intention to doing in the first place and then wind up doing anyways. It's definitely best for you to, exercise your own willpower in this situation. If you feel like you still want to be around those people, if you can control yourself enough to, not have the junk food, not have fast food, not have alcohol or anything that's covered in sugar or anything like that, and stay away from bread, then that's great. If they don't interfere with you getting your activity in during the week, and that's really what I would suggest for anybody that's looking for something to do over the weekend that'll help keep them on track, is, find active things to do. Go play mini golf or something. Go, take the family and play and do bowling or laser tag, or just something active. Go to the park. We've got frisbee golf in the park here in town. I'm sure there's all kinds of things to do. If you don't live in my town, I'm sure there's all kinds of things to do that are active, that you could do with the family even, or friends. Go maybe have a picnic or do some kind of just anything out in nature. Go for a hike. A lot of people like to hike on the weekends. That's also a good option, and it doesn't revolve around food. You're just looking for things to do over the weekend that don't revolve around food or alcohol consumption. And I mean, healthy food is fine, but you just don't want to have a gathering of people having food, because nobody's whole group of people is going to eat all healthy things. It's going to be very rare for you to be hanging out with enough people that do fitness and things like that, and so that they all help you keep on track. Back in the Arnold days and whatnot, they used to leave the gym and then they'd go run on the beach, and then they'd go to diners and stuff and give each other hell about choosing crappy food options and things like that. And we just don't have that anymore. Most of our activities, especially when we're gathering with other people, revolve around eating or drinking. And I'm not saying that's bad. I like to drink with my friends too. It's awesome. But at the same time, when you've got goals and you're trying to do something specific, then it really helps out more if you can be around like-minded people. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't hang out with your friends or anything like that, but what I am saying is maybe talk to those friends and have them help be part of your support group, instead of potentially bringing you down. I mean, even boyfriends and girlfriends have a tendency to do it. If you had a birthday or something coming up, they'd feel the need to get you a cake and take you out to dinner. They're not trying to be mean or say that they don't believe in your goals. They're just trying to do something nice for you. And if you don't set that boundary and let them know, hey, I don't want anything that has anything to do with food, then that's exactly probably what they're going to do for you. They'll probably take you out for dinner. They'll probably, want you to come out and do shots at night. And, if it's your birthday, I mean, I say there's usually nothing wrong with that. If you're not in the middle of a challenge, then, awesome. But if it's, if it's a normal, like, weekend day, then, yeah, then, you still got to do everything you can to stay good on the weekends. If you eat like crap all weekend long and try to play catch up during the week, like I've said before, you wind up spending 3 days, 4 days playing catch up, and then you're only really getting like 1 or 2 days of any kind of gains, and then you do the same thing the following weekend. So out of the whole entire week, you're getting 1 day of gains, when if you just hadn't eaten like crap on the weekend, you would have had 7 straight days of gains. So really, over the weekend, you want to watch your diet. You want to make sure that your meals are prepped and everything, so you have them ready to go, so that you're not tempted to do anything outside of the things that you're trying to accomplish in the long term. So with all that being said, that's the end of the video. I'll have your workouts up, basically cardio and activity over the weekend, but I'll have your workouts up tonight on Instagram and YouTube. No worries there. Good Lord, holy freaking sun, the thing's right in my face. So check out my videos on YouTube for your follow along workouts. I'm going to start trying to figure a way to link them on Instagram for you, so that you can shoot straight from Instagram to your workout if you're following along with my workouts. If you're not following along with this but you want to in the future, they're going to be on Instagram or on YouTube for, ever. I'm never taking them down unless, like, I get a lot of backlash from somebody about, something they think is hateful that I said, when I don't intend to say anything hateful to anybody. So if anybody takes it that way, just understand that I had no intention of, hurting anybody's feelings or anything like that. I mean, tough love is one thing, but I'm not out here trying to hurt anybody. I'm out here actually trying to help as many people as I can, and really put some emphasis on health and fitness in your life. Keep in mind that it is not imperative for you to have a six-pack or anything like that in order to be healthy. As a matter of fact, it turns out that having a six-pack is not as healthy as you would think it is. So it's actually a little less than healthy. Good Lord, this freaking line across my video kind of messed me up. Anyhow, so look for my videos on YouTube. Follow along with my workouts. I'll be posting those later on tonight, like I normally have been doing. And make sure that you do well over the weekend. Look for me on Facebook at Iron Will Fitness Training, on the internet at ironwillfitnesstraining.com, and on Instagram at Iron Will PT, and YouTube it is Iron Will Fitness. So all you gotta do is search Iron Will Fitness and you should be able to find me on YouTube. Anyhow, y'all have a great night. You have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow with another video. And yeah, so peace. For our beginner overweight obese program today, we're going to just be doing walking. You'll have 25 minutes of walking because you're not doing any other kind of activity today, so this is the activity that you need to go and perform. If you do it on a treadmill, try it up in the incline to like 0.5 or something, just to do a little bit something harder and different. But have a good day, get your workout in, and we'll see you tomorrow. For our beginner workout program today, we're going to be doing 25 minutes of cardio. You can do anything you want to do as long as you get your heart rate up. Make sure that you get it done today. Don't miss out on your workout just because it's the weekend. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's cardio day for our intermediates. We'll be doing 25 minutes of some type of activity. It can be, a cardio machine, or it could be some kickboxing or something like that, or it could be a run in the park. Feel free to do anything you like to get your heart rate up, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great workout.